kind of difficult, at least for me, to gauge based on what I've heard out of Kirby Smart, going all the way back to when JT Daniels started to have injury issues against Vanderbilt. And then he missed 6 weeks, and then he came back for a couple of games and hasn't played the last 2 games, where he really stands from a physical standpoint and whether he is truly an option or Kirby Smart doesn't have any options and he's got to go with Stetson Bennett.
Being a Georgia fan versus being somebody on the outside looking in, I think we're all equally confused. A lot of us look back at last season and we see how there was a comparison between Stetson Bennett's style of play and the way the team performed once JT Daniels came into play. Granted, it seems like JT, looking at the schedule, didn't play the most difficult opponents, but the team certainly looked like it ran better under JT Daniels. In that event, whenever you've got players on both sides of the ball that can perform really well, the coaches are going to try and go with the one they think gives them the best options and gives them the best opportunity to win the game. JT Daniels does an outstanding job of seems to increase Georgia's passing capability, while Stetson Bennett seems to be able to increase the team's mobility capability. When you've got an extra guy in the backfield you've got to account for, there can be a lot of difficulty in running a game plan to handle both. Stetson Bennett certainly can make some great plays, but it seems like he struggles under pressure sometimes. We don't know what we have in JT Daniels this season because JT Daniels really hasn't played enough in any meaningful way to say that he's good to go. Could he be injured? It's certainly possible. We've heard a lot about JT Daniels is cleared to play, and there's even rumors that JT Daniels was cleared to play by the team doctors, but not cleared by his personal physician. So we don't know how much of that's true. And we also, according to some Georgia fans, which you can get way down a rabbit hole on this, apparently, according to some Georgia fans, we're hiding JT Daniels until the big game. So you can hear all manner of things, but the truth of the matter is that it seems like this may be something that could bite Kirby Smart in the behind. He already had a figurative black eye from the Jake Fromm, Justin Fields situation, we'll call it. Then now you have a Stetson Bennett who was third string even in the spring game. And then JT Daniels started and won the game against Clemson. And now somehow the second string player, which was Carson Beck, he's no longer the backup guy. He's the third string or fourth string guy. We're not sure. So the quarterback situation looks to be almost as much of a carousel as the coaching carousel right now. Georgia fans just don't know. So unfortunately, there's the fan base is divided on whether it's Stetson Bennett or JT Daniels. A lot of people want JT Daniels. A lot of people are all about supporting the current quarterback, Stetson Bennett. So it's really a house divided at this point.